Hey guys, I have no idea I didn't even know that you guys could see that I was about to go live, but Zoe had to go get some clothes from the laundromat, and Zane was still here, so I went to go clean my plants while Zoe did whatever. That's why I wasn't here. Sorry about that. I know that's weird. But Valentine, you caught me. You caught me. So what I'm seeing in the chat, it says interesting. It's past the scheduled time. You're going to jail now. Oh no, she's running away. Don't go. We just want to talk. Sorry. Awkward. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys today and go over the collective message of today and the next few weeks. I feel like the next few weeks is pretty intense. I don't know what it is. I don't know much about astrology, as you guys know. I know a little bit here and there. I know a little bit of the different aspects of astrology, but I don't study it unless I feel the need to, but that's not very often. So I don't know what's going on. I think that this overall energy has to do with taking a peek into our daily routines and kind of figuring out what isn't working and what could be better in our daily routines. It's kind of like fishing in a sea that has no fish. So if you've been doing something and it's not working, like let's say you want to work out every morning and you set your alarm, but like that's not motivating you to get up, what can you do? I don't freaking know, because I don't know what would help you work out. But what are those things that would help you work out? Maybe you don't need to wake up at 6 a.m. and go running. Maybe you could just do it at lunchtime. Maybe 6 a.m. is not the time for you. And I think a lot of people are like, well, in movies, they run at 6 a.m. Maybe I should do the same thing. Like, no, if 6 a.m. is not a time that you get up, if it's not an effective time for you, try doing it at a different time so you don't have this running excuse as I don't get up that early, or I can't get up that early because I'm late. I'm going to sleep late with my son, or I'm working all the time, So figure out what things are no longer working for you. What sea are you fishing in that, has no fish, and you already know it has no fish? What other sea is there around? Okay. So that's the energy that I'm getting. We're figuring out routines that do not work for us. My plant is having so many babies, and this makes me so much happy. I love it. That only had like 2 stems. Now it's having more babies. I love it. Wow. Okay. So we got the strength card, number 11. 11 is a great sign. 11 is about, new beginnings and having faith in those new beginnings. Then we got 6 of winners. 6 is about family and the people that we love in our lives. So it's a strength, the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. So we're working on forgiveness, which really goes hand in hand. So if you think about it, people talk about how forgiveness is you holding the part of the knife that can actually cut you. Like you're trying to protect yourself, but you're holding the wrong part of the knife. Or taking a poison. You're basically trying to give this person the poison, or you're trying to fake them out. Yeah, you can drink this, but like you're poisoning yourself as well. So forgiveness is very, very healthy, and not forgiving is very toxic. It's like you're hurting yourself in the long run. So it's time to start forgiving. It's time to start working on how you can begin forgiving. And maybe, stop talking so much about the people who hurt you and start talking about how you overcame these struggles. You get what I'm saying? Like, instead of saying this person traumatized me and did this and that and this, well, can you reflect more on yourself and say how you overcame this battle in your life, so that you stop focusing so much on this negative part of a person and you start focusing on the positive parts of yourself? Okay. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Wow. So that's how you can embrace how wonderful you are, by how you overcame. 420, what's the energy? 6, loving family. So I feel like what's going on with some of you is these grudges against family members, and you kind of want to move forward with some of them, but you also hate them at the same time. In some cases, you just need to move away from family to end up loving them. In some cases, your family is so toxic that it's going to be hard for you to forgive them. I mean, there's so many different things that could be going on. My husband's going to get him in a second. But there's so many different things that could be going on. But try to see what fits best for you. I think forgiveness is where we are in our journeys. Like, Maybe someone did something to you 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and you're still holding on to it, but you hang out with them all the time. It's kind of this fake energy. So if you want to get rid of that, maybe take some space away from that person so that you can really dive into yourself and say, I do love this person and I want to let this go. Okay, because I know that we can move forward in our lives. Six of Winter is a great, great sign. It says positive changes are on their way. Wow, so both of these cards foretell that there's positivity happening from, whatever struggle that you went through. I don't understand why my chat is not saying anything. Are you guys saying anything? Can somebody write, hey, hi, what's up in the chat so that I can see if it's working? And if it's not, then I'll figure out something. But yeah, it says, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. This is exciting. A lot of us are going to be traveling. I actually predicted this about 4 months ago. I said in the month of April, a lot of lockdowns are going to be ending. A lot of people are probably going to get vaccinated. People are just going to be traveling and doing more stuff. A lot less people are going to be wearing masks. So when Texas did its mandate, I was like, that's a little scary. But at the same time, I was like, I saw this. Like, I foresaw this already. And I predicted it literally months ago. I said it on live. And it's actually coming true. It's pretty fascinating because I was like, I don't know if we're going to be ready for all of that. But we might be. I mean, oh, brown butterfly. Positive, positive messages coming. Last time I saw a brown butterfly, I gave birth to my son. So hopefully that's not a sign of pregnancy. We'll see. We will see. You guys will be the first to know. Life experience. Oh, okay. Let's see what these cards are. So I'm getting a lot more cards now. Definitely not seeing anything in the chat. So I don't know if you guys are not saying anything. I don't know what's going on. Let's see on here. You can hear me typing probably. Let's put this on mute. Let's click this and see if you guys are saying anything. Oh, okay, you're talking. I don't know why my chat is not working on here, but I can see you guys over here. Said, honey, yes. Okay, hey, girl. Hey, Naya. Marcus says, hello. Hi, Marcus. How are you? There's racism group of 25 people going around Terror Lives doing racist attacks. Be careful. They just hit my live stream. Yikes. Don't come over here. Naya says we are. Hi, Jara. How are you? How are you doing? Have you been working on your manifestation, your vision board and stuff? Naya, you too. You trying to get your house, girl. Get your house. Get your house. Hi, Janique. How are you? Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? I'm so happy when I see you guys chatting. Jared says, I'm good, and I have. Great. This is amazing. So I heard that the date, April 12th or April 13th, is going to be a powerful portal for manifestations. Yes, Naya, I agree. We ain't got no time for spamming. But yeah, I heard that the 12th or the 13th, let's just say every day is a great day to manifest, but they're going to be powerful portals to manifest, and whatever you're working on those days will come to fruition. So that is an amazing thing to be hearing. I'm very happy about that because on those days, I will definitely be manifesting just like every day. My birthday is the 12th. Wow. Happy birthday. That's so soon. That's a few days. I don't feel like doing math. I don't even know what today is. What is today? The 6th? Oh, so your birthday's in 6 days. Cool. Simple math. The Empress says time to take action. Weren't we just talking about this? Manifesting, that's still taking action. Make sure even though you are, manifesting, make sure you're actually working on things. So, if you normally get the Magician and the Empress together, it's telling you not only do you need to be imagining what you want, but you also need to be freeing yourself to get what you want. You're welcome, Janique. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Isn't that beautiful? What does luxury look like for you? A lot of us need to reflect and see, what does a life full of fulfillment look like? What are things that make me feel happy so that you can take power and control over your life and bring those things into your life? A lot of people say, I want to be rich. But what do riches look like to you? What does being rich look like to you? Because you could be rich with $100,000. You could be $100,000 a year. You could be rich with $50,000 a year. What does that look like to you? What are riches? Is it health? Is it, finances? Is it a nice house? What does being rich look like to you? The High Priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action. Wow, so we're getting these taking action cards, but we're also getting this, you need to plan steps to take action. And make sure the planning is not taking too long. You know how I say, drop the book, begin the practice? That's a real thing. A lot of people hold on to these books, hold on to these podcasts, and they never actually do anything. And then one day comes up and you're no longer here to be able to do the things that you wanted to. So make sure you do those things. Make sure you're planning, set a deadline for when you get things done. Just like me and my book. Like, how long has it been? I've been writing my book, maybe like 8 months or something. I'm not really sure, but it's been a few months that I've been writing my book, and I kept just not really forgetting about it, but just like forget about it. Like, like I don't feel like dealing with it. But every time I got to writing it, it felt good. I felt vibrant. It felt right. It felt in alignment. So I started to tell myself, I need to set a deadline. And I have finally finished the draft, and it feels great. And one thing that I can say is when you procrastinate on things, you are constantly feeling like you have something to do. And it is a miserable experience. So just do things, set your deadlines, make sure that daily or weekly you are working on these things so that you're not constantly stressed out and out of alignment. Insights that come through meditation. Meditation, guys. When cards normally say meditation, it's talking about mindfulness as well. So doing things that you enjoy, doing self-care, standing outside, grounding yourself, being barefoot, or feeling the sun just radiating on your third eye, or on your crown chakra. It's a beautiful experience. What helps me and puts me in meditation state is taking care of my plants. I absolutely love them. I go outside, I repot some of them. I look on Amazon and I get a little crazy. But yeah, more so, let's get back to this. More so watering them, shaking the soil. I just got my new big plants. I'll have to do a plant tour. Tell me if you guys are interested in me doing a plant tour of all the plants in my home, because I've been thinking about it for a while. OMG, girl, I finally got to have me time, and I went outside barefoot and soaked them rays up. Yes, isn't that what I recommended to you last time? I said just you, not you and hubby, or you call him husband, don't you? But you guys are married, but not you and hubby. I'm gonna start calling him hubby for you. Not you and hubby, but just you. Not you and one of the kids. Just you. Not you and your mother, but you. Okay? Yes. Me time is so significant. I swear, it is like coming to a revelation every time you have time to yourself. Some of us have too much time to ourselves. I actually when I was younger, I loved it. I loved being by myself. And now I get it because I'm so empathetic and I can pick up on so many different energies. It can be overwhelming. So empaths, make sure that you are balancing in between spending time with other people and spending time by yourself. Yeah, that's so important though. So Ace of Summer says, open your heart to love. A lot of us have a hard time receiving love, especially empaths. And be honest, a lot of empaths have trouble receiving love because we are healers and we're constantly trying to help people. So when they're trying to help us, we're like, no, I'm the helper. Like, do you need help? Like, let's say that you're in an argument with someone, but you're constantly, as empaths, you're constantly trying to help them not feel sad or not feel hurt. That is what empaths do. And that is why we're commonly misunderstood, because we're constantly trying to help other people and we're not allowing ourselves to be helped. And we constantly carry the burdens of arguments and whatever else. And we feel like it is our job alone to fix those things in those situations because we don't want anybody else carrying those burdens. So express yourself, guys. Allow yourself to be loved. If someone is telling you this is an us thing, let it be an us thing and let it not just be a you burden, okay? The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. So relationships are healing. They're getting better. Some relationships you feel can't be healed, so you're stepping out because they're toxic. Great job. Either way, great job. You're doing great. There is some heavy love, fiery energy. Is that the Aries energy that I'm feeling? It's like a really passionate energy. So those of you who are adults here or, whatever's going on, I do see a lot of sexual tension in the next couple of weeks. Like a lot of flirting, a lot of crazy dreams, and a lot of, flirting with my eyes. Like that was not sexy at all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of hugs, like allowing yourself to be hugged, allowing yourself not to be scared when someone touches you. And a lot of us who were molested or raped beforehand, touch is really just it will irk you. But I see you allowing yourself to be touched by people who respect you, who honor you, and who truly do love you. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Once again, dreams. I know I said something about dreams. I see a lot of sexual dreams, but I do see dreams, metaphoric dreams. Like you'll see a metaphor of something or a really poetic dream. Like I just did a reading for someone who purchased, something on my Etsy. I have an Etsy account too. It's a little bit more pricey on Etsy because they take some of my money. So you'll find that Etsy is more expensive. But on my website, you guys can book me $1 per minute for your readings. But yeah, like I was saying, you'll have a lot of weird dreams. Jared says my dreams have been so crazy for the last few weeks. Yeah, mine too. Weirdly enough, I haven't remembered mine, but I wake up and I'm like, what the heck was that? Like, I don't understand what's going on. It's weird. Some of us are going to have reoccurring dreams, and these dreams mean something, and we should probably write them down. I do interpret dreams, guys. So if you need to book me, then go ahead and do that, and I will answer your questions. Keep in mind, $1 per minute, and you can ask me as many questions as you want to for the allotted time that you pay for. Naya says, right this morning, I was like, what the hell? It be like that sometimes. These dreams are really intense, like really, really fiery intense. So keep an eye on them. If you see something happening a lot in a dream, like if you keep seeing the same person in a dream, or if you keep seeing a certain color theme in a dream, pay attention to those things because it's trying to tell you something. I seen a yellow butterfly yesterday. Naya, that's a good sign. Let me look on my website because I did research on what those butterfly colors mean. Did you check out my video? My latest video on butterfly spiritual meaning? I talk about the colors of butterflies, what they mean, what butterflies are trying to tell you. Let's see what the yellow butterfly is. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Black, yellow. Okay. You are experiencing great moments of joy and creativity, Naya. Wealth, good fortune, and honest prosperity. Good health, new life, and transformation. Girl, you are really about to be moving. I see it. Naya just sent me a super chat for $5 or $4.99. Jared said, yeah, I keep seeing the same person. Naya says, I want to ask some questions. What's up, girl? Naya said, yes, I actually did, LOL. Have to rewatch, though. Girl, I get it. I be having to rewatch my own videos. I do so much articles and research and stuff that I can't remember everything. So we'll go through the rest of the collective message after her reading. You're giving me ethereal vibes, so I'm going to go ahead and use the ethereal deck. I need to start getting some chill music to play in the background that's not copywritten, I guess, or that I can use without getting copyright infringement, because I feel like it just fits the vibe. Naya wants to know, what do my ancestors want me to know for the week? What habits do I need to release? Okay, so a habit that I'm getting is fear sometimes runs your life. Like you're scared to leave something or do something because of fear. So don't let fear run your life, because fear will keep you from being in alignment. Your guides want you to meditate and do mindfulness and spend a lot of time by yourself this week, okay? Six of Pentacles says, allow yourself to be helped. Allow yourself, it's kind of in alignment with this. Hi, Lucky Pearl. My name is actually Pearline, by the way. So that's cool. Six of Pentacles is saying allow yourself to be helped by family members. Allow yourself to be supported. You don't always have to carry the burdens on your back. Allow help. Allow help. That's pretty much the message that I'm getting. And listen to someone. Someone's going to teach you something that's from your guides directly. So listen. Be open. One thing I do want to say to everyone is to always be open, even for someone who used to be, verbally abusive to you, but isn't quite verbally abusive anymore. Listen to what they're saying, and anything that just doesn't connect to you or your journey. Like, let's say they're like, you're such a loser. Like, let that go over your head. Be like, I ain't got time to be hearing that. But if they say, I've noticed that you spend a lot of time to yourself, and I just want to let you know that I'm here for you. And let's say that they used to be toxic like 10 years ago, but you haven't really noticed any of those symptoms lately. Give them a chance if you're ready for that. Forgiveness is very important. Sometimes people just don't know how to be, but they learn as time goes by. Four of Cups is definitely telling me you need a lot of time to yourself. A lot. You have such great ideas. You're so creative. Do you go to the hair salon? I just saw like someone hairstyling. Do you do hair, or like do you go to the hair salon or something, Naya? Let me know. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is telling me you're not as broke as you may think that you are. You have a lot more to offer than you think. Naya said, I can braid. Okay. Girl, have you thought about letting people pay you to do that? There's so many people looking for hairstylists or braiders, I can also braid too. I be doing my own hair. It looks sloppy right now because I don't ever use a mirror when I do my hair anymore. Like, I haven't used a mirror to do my hair in the last like 2 years. Yeah, I don't know how it comes out looking like this, but what should I look into as far as business? You said, should I apply for this based on income home? I don't know what that is, but I think that if it fits your personality, if you think that you'll feel happy living there, absolutely. But that's what's important. Don't pick a house just because, and if you're into fixer-uppers and stuff, totally do that because you can hook it up. You're so creative. I know that you can hook it up. But if you know that you're not going to do that, don't pick a house, a rundown house because it was $30,000. If you're not going to fix it up, don't get it. If it's not a fun project for you, don't get it. Get something that fits your personality and makes you feel happy when you wake up. Otherwise, you will store so much negative and just, low frequency vibes in that home. What should I look into as far as business? Anything that sparks your creativity, anything that has to do with a creative ability that you have is something you should look into as far as business. Your ancestors feel as if you can do anything, of course, but they want you to do something that is fun for you. It's already common for you to feel like you're working when you're at home. So make sure whatever job that you pick has something to do with something that makes you feel happy, Eight of Wands. There's a lot of stuff coming to you. There's a lot of changes that's going to happen. There's a lot of changes that is going to happen in your life. Valente said, you're going to jail now. You started the live late. I know. Like I said, Zoe had to go get the clothes, and he told me like right before I was going on live. And I took the thumbnail picture, and then I was like, okay. And then I didn't know he left Zane here because I was about to go live again. And then I went to go get Zane. Sorry. I'm so sorry. He came in here. Zane came in here with his little juice box, looked at me, and I was like, wait, you're here? I didn't know that. The Hangman. The Hangman in this situation, Naya, tells me that you look so much into what other people expect for you to do, including ancestors or guides or angels or whatever the situation is, when all they're asking you to do is to be happy. That's it. And that's for all of us. We are always looking for the exact answer for what our guides want us to do. But there is no exact answer all the time. There isn't. Sometimes there is a clear answer that they're sending us. But most of the time it's, you came here to have fun. You came here to teach. You came here to learn. That's it. You don't have to be the president. You literally don't have to be the president. You don't have to be a mayor or whatever else you feel you have to do. all you have to do is have fun in life. Have fun in life and love people and don't hurt people. That's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much it. You don't even gotta judge people. I don't know why people feel like it's so necessary to judge all the time. I have to keep sending donations any way I can. Aw, thank you, Janique. Super chat never works for me. It knocks me off the live. I don't know why. Okay, I smoke. LOL. Should I stop? Girl, that is for you to answer. I do not know. I don't know. I don't really care if people smoke. I don't really think your ancestors have a opinion on it. If you're not hurting anybody, you should be fine. Watch the movie Soul and you'll understand the meaning of life. Oh, yeah, that is true. I love the movie Soul. I need to buy it because I saw it on Disney Plus, but I don't have Disney Plus anymore. I had it when I was living with my parents because they had it, but I don't have an account because I feel like I'm like at this point it's too much money on all of these movie platforms. Like you got Hulu, Prime Video, Amazon Prime, Netflix. It's just too much. It's too much. It's gonna stress me out. It's gonna stress me out. I mean, at this point, I don't know how all of those platforms be adding up to as much money as they do. Jerry says, I watched it so many times. I only watched it maybe 1.5. Like, I literally watched it one time, and then I watched it halfway through, and I only put it on for Zane, but he fell asleep, so I just turned it off. You're welcome, Naya. So, the rest of the collective message. Valente, you missed quite a bit of it. They're sucking away your money. Hulu, Netflix, Disney, Paramount, Amazon. Look, I'm about to just go off the grid. At this point, I'm about to just be watching nature. That's it. So let's see what the rest of the collective message is. Ace of Spring is giving me good vibes. I read those. So we've got the High Priestess. So this is a powerful energy, so powerful that you may feel quite drained the next few weeks. You are channeling very high vibrations, which is almost like a purge, or think of someone who did drugs for like 6 months and then they're not taking them anymore. What is that called? What is that called? When you're no longer taking drugs. I am having the biggest mind fart. Like, guides, can you look out for me and tell me the word? Sometimes I ask them to do that and they do it for me, but other times they don't. So let me see. I think my cat just tried to escape. Baby, you got Sammy? He's so stupid. When you stop doing drugs. What is it called? Withdrawals. Okay, so withdrawals. Whew, I couldn't get it. So we may be going through a withdrawal. Like, the cat is trying to escape. Yes, like this is what you guys get when you get on live with me. Like, so if something reckless doesn't happen, check on me. Because it's not normal. Like, either Zane is jumping off a couch, about to hit head first, Sammy's trying to escape out of the door, or Rudy's eating doo-doo. Like, who knows? Who knows? It's always going to be something. At this point, I just laugh. Like, what else is there to do? Why take it so serious? But yeah, he just tried to escape. And my plant is on top of that what is that called? A chair. So I hope he didn't knock over my plant. I would be really upset. That plant was a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Shh, don't tell nobody. So the High Priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Your guides love making your life goofy. Yes. Like, I can hear them laughing sometimes. It's literally like a crowd of people watching me laughing. Like, that's so funny. Make her do this. Make her do that. Do this now. And I'm just like, like, sometimes I legit, like, and I told some of you guys this before, I will, to my guys, like, I will literally stick my middle finger up, or I will yell at them. I'm very honest with my guys. If they piss me off, if they don't answer something that I asked them, or if they make me wait for something, I'm like, hey, bro, it's been way too long. Like, you promised this to me, and wait, where is it at? Like, I've been working my butt off. Maybe I'm not working at the potential that you see me at, but I'm working my butt off. So you don't give me this right now. Sometimes I be, if you don't give this to me right now, and that doesn't always work, but they do always, in times like that, they reveal a lot to me. They're like, you're not being honest with yourself. Like, you haven't been putting in your best effort, you know? You haven't been loving yourself as much as you should be. You haven't been taking care of yourself or whatever. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's literally like a parent-child relationship, except I'm a little more outspoken in that relationship. Valente said, am I a joke to you? Who am I, a clown? Stop. Yes, that's literally my life. I'm like, so y'all think this is funny. One time I didn't clean up. Well, let me go back. Janique, yes, I do. I actually have plenty of openings on my website, linamysticoracle.com, for personal readings. But let me get into the story. Whew. So when I was 12, I think I had just turned 12. Like, it was a day after my birthday. I fell down the stairs and I hit a pot. It fell on my head at the bottom of the stairs and I got a concussion. I started seeing stars. I started seeing stuff, colors, all types of stuff. And I called my mom and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on. I fell down the stairs. And she was like, oh my God. So she called my grandparents and they came over in separate cars because they worked different places. But my grandfather got there first. But when my grandmother came in, she was like, I gotta clean up. She's cleaning up the front room of our house. And you know, my parents worked a lot, so they didn't really get to clean up all the time, or they didn't really clean up all the time. So she's cleaning up the living room, and then by the time she's done, my grandfather's like, oh, thank you, Pearl. I can finally breathe. And he's talking to my grandmother. I'm named after her. And it was just funny. Like, I laughed, even though I was laying on the couch seeing stars for like the last 30 minutes. I was still laughing. I was like, that is so funny. So my grandfather passed away in 2010. It's been quite a bit. It's been 11 years. But a couple years ago, I was cleaning up my townhouse that I had in Italy. And while I was cleaning it, I was, listening to music and everything. I turned off my music. I'm done cleaning. And all I hear is my grandfather's voice saying, oh, I can finally breathe. I was like, hey, bro, like, why are guides so funny? If you guys don't hear funny stuff from your guides, you may be taking stuff too serious. But he got on me. I think I was pregnant with Zane, so I hadn't been cleaning. Zoe was in Morocco. I was just being lazy, and I had a job at the time. So I was just, I was being lazy, and I was really procrastinating. But cleaning is so important, guys. I cannot stress how important cleaning your space is. It keeps you free of mind. You don't feel like you always have to do something all the time. Clean up, put stuff back after you use it. It's so important. I lie to you not. It will make you feel amazing. It is all about vibration. And if you have too much stuff at a place, your vibration is thrown off. Okay? That is the truth. So make sure your spaces are clean. It's so important. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, I am not exaggerating. When I used to have a messy room all the time when I was a teenager, I was miserable. It wasn't just because my room was messy, but it had a lot to do with it. And once I cleaned up, have you ever just done spring cleaning or something? You just feel great. It's like, oh, I love this. This is amazing. That's what it's like. It feels very high vibrational when you clean up. And never cook when it's dirty in the kitchen. Clean the kitchen before you cook. Put that good energy in there. Put that clean energy in there. Valente said, my guides love to put me in my place and judge everything I do. I mean, what else are they here for, All they do is say, do this, do that, and you're not loving yourself. And then they're like, yeah, you ain't doing it right. And then they got to show you how to do it a little bit. They be giving you creepy dreams and stuff so you know how to do it. And I'm like, bro, what stories do you guys have about your guys? We really do have to get on live together, not on live, on Zoom together so I can hear you guys talk about your guys. And I'll probably put the Zoom session on YouTube so that, we can all reveal ourselves to each other and really connect. Valente said, yes, cleaning is amazing. Opening the windows feels amazing. Yes. I mean, my neighbors are probably like, I can always hear her. I can always hear her and her son and her cat going, meow. Like, when is it going to end? but it's not. And that's why we're looking for a house, because it's not going to end. You're always going to hear my voice. Neighbors, you're always going to hear me. Some of them look like they're kind of running away from me because I always say hi. Have you ever had somebody look like they're running away from you because you're about to say hi? You know what? I used to do that, so I can't even be mad at them. Yeah. Back to this, okay? Ace of Summers says, wait, I read this. What the heck is going on? I don't understand. Oh, wow. So we have 3 taking action cards. Oh, that's crazy. That's why I thought I read this one, but I hadn't. It says it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. This is insane. We have 3 taking action cards so far. Nope, 4. Amazing. It's time to take action. If you have a goal, it's time to do it. If there's something that your guides have been constantly telling you, time to do it. If there's something that you keep dreaming about, time to do it, okay? If you guys have any dreams, like I said, if you have any dreams and you don't understand them, but you feel like it has to do with your waking life, then go ahead and book a reading with me on my website, which is in the description. Because, hey, Aubrey, because I could really help you to decode your dream and figure out what you could do in your waking life. Valente says, I have a funny story. Whenever I ask my guys to give me something, they be like, you want this, not today. And give it to me like 1 or 2 years later. Hey, yo, I would have to fight them. I'd be like, you know what? See me in my dreams. See me in my dreams tonight. 11 p.m. sharp, okay? Because we're going to fight. Matter of fact, I've been going to sleep at like 1 a.m. lately. Like, that's just been my time. Like, it's just consistently 1 a.m. and I really need to do something about that because I still wake up a little early. I woke up today at 7. I actually woke up at 6 today. Why? I don't know. It was a stupid decision because I am not a 6 a.m. person. All right, so we got Ace of Spring. It says, time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. Princess of Spring says, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Naya, this is for you. The Moon, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Hi, Jocelyn, how are you? 10 of Summer says, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Life Experience says, letting go of beliefs that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Wow. Life is getting great. Hi, Laura. How are you? Jocelyn says Libra. I don't know what that means. Are you saying you're a Libra? Is that your sun, moon, or rising? Laura, how's everyone doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Laura? How is everyone doing? Please let me know. Let me know. We got some great people in here. We got Jared, we got Naya. Marcus came by to tell me that people are terrorizing tarot channels. I'm unbothered, so. Janique was in here. I don't know if Janique is still here. I was thinking about doing something, guys, and let me know if you're interested, because I already know who the first person is going to be. But those of you who have subscribed to the newsletters on my channel, on my website, linamysticoracle.com, you guys can be nominated as Fan of the Month. Isn't that cool? Like, Fan of the Month, like person who's always showing up for your girl. Or I could even call it Tribe Member of the Month because you guys are tribe members. But I was thinking about highlighting you guys, doing an interview one-on-one with you guys, and letting the people who have subscribed to the newsletter know about you and what your favorite crystal is or what you do every day. I really want to highlight you guys. Do you guys like that? You like that? Hey, Drippy Trippy hippie. Oh my God, I can't say that really fast. Drippy trippy hippie. Drippy trippy hippie. Hey! Valente said, do we get special privileges for being member of the month? You know what? I'm glad you asked that. How about, yes, 50% off a Lina Mystic Tarot reading? How do you like that? Like, isn't that cool? It's so cool. Laura said, I love that. Janique said, I'm here. But yeah, I already know who I'm going to do as a first person. You guys will find out eventually. But yeah. Laura said, love it. Yeah, I'm happy. I think I'm going to start in the month of May. So get ready. And you guys will not know until, about to get $1 readings daily. Oh my God. Hilarious. Yeah. So maybe I'll make a coupon code that only one person can use, and I'll send it to that fan of the month for that month. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. I'm excited, man. I've been thinking about it for maybe a month. I was like, I should really highlight like the tribe member of the month or the fan of the month, someone who's been showing up constantly and, just here to help other people, here to bond with the other tribe members and everything, someone who's active. Those are the people who are going to be highlighted. Can you start giving like coupons? Like, you mean just giving out coupons? I actually do. If you're on my newsletter, 90% off in your next reading. You're funny. That's the funniest joke you've ever said, Valentine. 90% off. I see what you're doing there. Yeah, you can get 90% off of $1,000 reading. I'm busy trying to send money for a quick reading via PayPal. You out there struggling, Janique. You are out there struggling. Yeah, Valente, you tried it. 90% off. What is that? Does anybody even do that? Right? The audacity. Like, what? It was a joke. I'm convinced it's a joke. Unless you take me as a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm going to start in the month of May. This is pretty much for the people who have already subscribed to my channel. Hi, Drippy. Got my sub. Love the vibes. Hey, it's lit. These are the people that, of course, show up to the lives or show up on, the articles and stuff that I write. But these are people that I continuously see, who are always around and also are subscribed to my newsletter. You have to be subscribed to the newsletter to be chosen. And I'm actually choosing these people based off of how often I see them. So yeah. And then maybe for some of them, I'll do like a raffle. Aubrey said, was that reading for all of us? Yeah, if I didn't say someone's name, it was for all of us. But like for reals, can you start giving 30%, 40% discount to random people? Well, like I said, I'm going to give 50% off to like the fan of or tribe member of the month. And I do like 10% off, 20% off coupons, and I send it to newsletters. So if you're not reading those newsletters, make sure you're reading them, because when I release the merch of the week or the new merch of the week, I'm actually putting coupon codes in it. So Aubrey said, that's cute. Love that for all of us. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Like I said, we're going to be letting go a lot of belief systems that no longer work for us, letting go of friends that don't serve us anymore. Even kind of cutting back on spending time with certain family members because they don't fuel us. They kind of take our energy. Why would I not read them? They're so cute. Oh my God, thank you, Laura. I try to make sure they're cute. I do. I really do. I sit here and I work on them and I'm like, yeah, this is the vibe. But yeah, make sure you have subscribed to my newsletter by just going on my website. After like 10 seconds, it'll pop up a screen and then you can put in your email and then you'll be a part of my email list. With being in my newsletter, getting my newsletter, you get coupon codes, you get to see the merch of the week. You're like the first person that gets to see it. You get news articles on crystals and angel numbers and even spirit animals and all of that. Laura said, yes, personally, I'm working on my self-worth. Aubrey says, I feel like all my friends need to be let go. That's tragic, but like sometimes that's what's needed. Sometimes we outgrow our friends. Laura says, I can tell it means so much when people put effort into things. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. Valente said, can you start talking about your cat and care practices? I'm thinking about getting one. I'm very honest with you guys. I don't like my cat. I literally do not like him. That is Zoe's cat. That is Zoe's cat. Like, and he's always coming to me. I swear that anytime I push something away, it always comes to me. And I'm like, just go away. That cat comes up to me all the time. Like, if my door was open and he was in the apartment, he'd be on my lap. And I'm like, get off of me. But I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just start petting him, but my throat starts closing because I'm a little allergic to him. And that's why I kind of push him away. I'm like, go away. But he sheds so much. His litter box doesn't really stink that bad. It's just like a smell that messes with my senses. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Laura says, my cat deity is about to smite you, Lina. Be careful. Deep down, cats know I love them. Like, there's this cat in my neighborhood, and every time I see him, I'm like, Kit Kat. I call him Kit Kat. He's a black cat. He looks like a little panther, but I see him, and we just bond. I always find black cats everywhere I go. I don't even find them. They come up to me or something. And the first time I saw that black cat, I saw him. I was like, oh, my God, hi. Like, I love animals when they're not mine. Like, otherwise, they get on my nerves. They begin on my nerves. Like, living with animals is so irritating. Like, my dog literally eats doo-doo. Like, of course I call it normally, but we're on YouTube and I'm trying to be monetized. But yeah, my dog eats doo-doo. Yep. He literally goes outside and he starts to lick it. I don't know why, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And my cat, he doesn't really do anything stupid, but he is a jerk. Like, he likes to jump out from underneath the crib to scare us. He loves to play with strings. So sometimes I get shoestrings and I play with him. But I have to remind myself that love is not really what you get. It's what you give. And the more I give them stuff and I do things specifically for them, I get along a lot better with them. They get happier. Like, I take my dog for like 2-hour-long walks and stuff, and he's happy. Sometimes he fakes like his paw hurts or something, so he doesn't have to walk anymore. A little lazy behind dog. Yes, blasphemy against dogs. Jerry says, I only like black cats. Why? Like, what is it? What is it about black cats that people just love? I feel like they don't ask for a lot of attention. Like, I've seen a lot of other cats, and normally, you know what? Cats don't really ask for a lot of attention. But when I do see a lot of other cats, the black cat is normally the one that's in the corner in the shadows. Laura says, cats follow me. Must be a vibe thing. Yeah, it's so weird, man. It's so weird. Laura says, dogs collectively share single brains. Yo, we pet sit this one dog, and he pooped in our house and then slurped it, like all in one slurp. Like, and then, yeah, he just ate his poop. It's weird, man. It's weird. Jared said they be minding their business. Yeah, black cats really do be minding their own business. Like, I need to see if I can get my cat so you guys can see him. He's huge, by the way, but he's always minding someone else's business, you know? And like, in the morning, all he does is meow, meow. Like, he legit does that. And if he knows we're ignoring him, he gets louder, and we hear him throughout the whole apartment. Laura said, I find that black cats are always the friendliest for some reason. Jared says the other ones be doing too much. Valente said, who doesn't like black cats? They're the most beautiful creatures in the world. Oh, Jared says, yeah, they are the friendliest. Marcus, how are you? Marcus Chapman. Laura says, King. Yeah, you know, and another thing, I feel like my cat is low-key always judging. Like, he just stands on top of the highest thing that he can, and he just looks down and just looks with disgust. And I'm like, you're judging me? And I don't like it. Like, I know I need to get it together, but I ain't got it together today. And neither do you. You can't even feed yourself. You got to look at me to feed you. So clearly you ain't got it together. Laura said, your cat is the justice card. Yep, the justice and the empress, okay? The justice and the empress card. Marcus said, I'm good. Good to see you. Oh, good to see you. Well, good to hear from you. Drippy says cats are themselves above humans. Yeah, they really do just think they're better than everyone. Like the cat looks at my dog eating his cat litter and I'm just like, you're not gonna tell him to stop. Like that's supposed to be your brother, and you're letting him eat your poop and cat litter. You're just letting him do it. In fact, I'm convinced that he's the reason why my dog does that, because he never used to do that before. He never used to eat poop, and now he eats poop. Like, is my cat charging him for rent? Is that the rent? Does anyone feel like the vibes are immaculate today, or is that just me? It is. Thank you. Oh no, I'll be working on it. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was pretty irritating. I was supposed to get on live yesterday, but my vibes got a little shot. But I did cleanse myself with my singing bowl today, so I would be good. And I feel great. Let's see if I can cleanse you guys too. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Like, it's not as loud, but it does sound beautiful. According to Janae Aiko, she says that if it doesn't make a sound when you're doing this on the outside of the bowl, then your vibes are not there. So I'm like, the vibes must be there. I really need to make a Zoom. You know what? I'm going to send out a newsletter. Probably not this month, but next month, I'm going to send out a newsletter with a Zoom link, and we could just get on and talk about stuff. I'm going to record it so we can actually post it to Lina Mystic YouTube. What is this doing here? That looks ghetto. Valente said, "No, we were just vibing, trash talking cats." Laura said, "Yes." I am so close. Like, excuse me, space please. You guys see my lovely plants? I really am obsessed, guys. I accidentally spent $60 on plant stuff yesterday. I know that's not that bad. I got 2 plants, so that's cool. But $60, like I went in there for one fiddle leaf. I came out with like 7 things. That's a problem. I gotta sneeze. No. I hate when I have to sneeze and it doesn't come out. Like I prepare for it and it's like, nah, I'll come when you're unprepared. Laura says, you can use plants as protective wards. It's such a cool method. I did not know that. Valente said, Lina is the crazy woman of the exotic plants. That makes me excited. I low-key think I am a fairy, though. Okay. Laura says they can take care of the negative energy for you. I heard. I actually had a headache yesterday, which is why my vibes were kind of killed and shot. And, the headache wouldn't go away. And I was looking up, can plants help you with headaches? Trying to be slick. So I'm trying to tell my husband, I'm like, plants can help with headaches. That's why I have over 25 of them. It's like, maybe we should get another one. Because, if I have a headache now, then they may not be strong enough. Maybe I need more of them. Oh, God, it's a really bad obsession. Laura said, you have mad fairy vibes. I swear, I really do think. And like I told you guys, my middle name is Faye. So isn't that a little weird? I'm a like cross up my mother and be like, hey, am I a fairy? She'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? Laura said, Lina 1, Zoe 0. Yeah, so the $60 that I was telling you that I spent on plants, that was his card. Like, he gave me his card. And he was like, because I had left mine at home. I was like, oh, I don't have my card. And he took me to Lowe's so I could get a fiddle leaf. And when I went in, I was like, this is the biggest nursery I've ever seen. So I called him and I'm like, hey, is there like a cutoff on how much I can spend? He's like, no. And he's thinking I'm in there for a fiddle leaf. So he's probably thinking she's not going to spend more than like $50, not even $50, probably like $30. Little did he know that I was gonna go outside and have like 7 things in my hand. I started laughing so hard because as soon as I went to the trunk and he opened it, he was like, I know you fucking lying. And I thought he was talking about how much money I spent, because when I spend money, it goes to his card. Like when I spend his card, like money on his card, it tells him on his phone. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that much. Like, and I get in the front seat and he looks at the receipt and he's like, what the? That was hilarious. Dude, that was really funny. I was like, oh, I am so sorry. Hi, Princess Gas. How are you? Valente said she was a fairy in a past life and was like, you know what? Let me be a human in a ball of sunshine. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I used to have these teachers where, like, each time I would go to my new grade in elementary school, they'd always say there's something about my eyes, or like, there's just something about me and like what the energy that I radiate. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But like I was always smiling and stuff. And now I'm thinking about it, I feel like my energy was so pure. I always felt like I had lost that, but a lot of people compliment me on my energy, even people who don't talk about energy a lot. So it makes me really happy when you guys compliment my energy, because I do actively try to be, you know, vibrant. I let myself go through stuff as I need to go through it, but I also share my energy when it's as vibrant as I can be. Janique said, I sent super chat to PayPal. Can you let me know any important messages from Spirit? I got you. Valente said, she's so wholesome. Thank you. Laura was laughing. I feel like I was just sitting here laughing. You guys are like, this story is not that funny. Princess Cat said, I am literally using a label maker, labeling all of my rare heirloom seeds for different flowers and medicinal herbs. Ooh, you came here at the right time, Princess. What you got? What you selling? Okay. Laura said, by the way, are you taking super chats for quick readings? Yes, I am. Valente said, I feel like an alien a lot because I don't like humans most of the time. I honestly feel like it could be because of the humans you're around, you know? Like sometimes you just find the humans that you really vibrate with, and you guys are that. You guys are that for me. That's why I try to go live pretty often, because the vibes are just right, you know? They're just right here. So, Janique, I'm going to do yours, and then Laura, I got you next. Can you let me know any important messages from Spirit? Janique, okay. Let's see. Janique, it's your birthday that's coming up, right? Yeah? I booked a reading for my birthday, too. Yeah. The energy of your birthday I'm getting is like 4, the number 4. The number 4 is about laying the foundation. So I think that lately you've been trying to lay the foundation in your life, like trying to find a certain stability. And I think that the stability is going to come through, but it may take some time for the stability as a whole, if you get what I'm saying. So try to focus on kind of one thing mostly at a time. Like, let's say you have 3 things that you need to do. You need to write your book. You need to make the cover page, and you need to, I don't even know, something else. First thing you want to do is focus on one thing mostly. You can still write a little bit of the book, but try to finish the cover page, okay? Don't focus too much on the book if you want to get the cover page done first, okay? If you get what I'm saying, try to do one thing mostly. Like, have a deadline for that one thing at first. Make sure you do that one thing. You can kind of add a little bit to the other thing, but don't focus too much on that other thing at the same time as this one thing. I hope I'm explaining it the right way, because sometimes when I see things, I explain it the best I can, and some people may not understand it. But yeah, try to focus on one goal mostly, and don't try to focus on 10 goals all at the same time, because it will take longer. But definitely the energy of 4, setting the foundation, laying the foundation, trying to create stability in your life. That is what this birthday is bringing into your life. I'm getting what is it called? Saturn return or something? How old are you, Janique? Because I'm getting Saturn return vibes, like 28 or something. I don't know. I'm getting Saturn return vibes, and you have like 3 Saturn returns in your life. I was saying I also booked birthday reading with you. Yeah, okay. I'm totally gonna do yours. I'm gonna check it out on my website and I'll find out what date it is. Is it your Saturn return? Let me know. I'm definitely getting Saturn return vibes. How old are you turning? You have a few Saturn returns in your life for everybody. You have them like 25 to 30 or like 25 to 33 or something like that. And then you have it again like in your 50s or something to 60s, and then 80, 90s. And this is the time where you completely transition as a person, or you're being urged to transition and change habits. Right now, Janique, that's what you're going through. You're going through a time which actually matches completely to astrology and what's going on right now, the energy of changing our lives for the better. That's pretty much what everyone's going through, but yours is giving me the energy of Saturn return, to the point where however you're laying the foundation now will last for the next 10 years. Laura said, I'm about to be 24, so RIP me. Oh, yeah. Man, I turned 25 next January, and in my head, I was just like, what? Like, I was just 16. What happened? 36. Wow, okay. So 36. Yeah, you're definitely going through a Saturn return. Of course you're going through a solar return, but you're going through a Saturn return. And things are really changing. Like, whatever you're doing now, make sure it's what you love, because it's going to be what you're going to be doing for a pretty long time. So let's see what that kind of looks like. Four of Wands, you have a past loved one that is actually here with you. I have a feeling that this is the first person that passed away that you genuinely loved. First person is what I'm getting. Who's the first person that you lost that you genuinely loved? Like Jesse or something like that? I don't know why I'm hearing Jesse or what that name is. 4. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, a lot of luck is falling into your life, Janique. A lot of luck. 8 of Cups is saying that you're reflecting on your life, which makes sense because that is what the Saturn return is for. The Saturn return is for you to reflect on your life and to figure out, what's working for me, what's not. Because I'm kind of fed up with things not working. Just like I was talking about in the beginning of this video, no longer fishing in a sea that does not have any fish, okay? Nothing's going to come out of that. Like, you can try to manifest as much as you want to, but have you ever heard the Bible story where like the guy is in a flood and he talks to God. He's like, God, please send me a way out of this flood. And oh man, this story cracks me up. But people keep coming to him with their boat and they're like, hey, do you want to get in? He's like, nah, God's gonna save me. And then another boat comes and he's like, nah, because God's gonna save me. And then another boat comes. And this is like the last boat that comes. And he's like, nah, I got faith that God's going to save me. Hey, bro, that's what God sent for you. Like, sometimes we think that something's going to look so majestic, but these things are actually majestic. And I feel like that's what's happening in your life. You're going to be thinking one thing looks a certain type of way, but it's not that one thing. It's just like relationships. Like, people think it's supposed to look like movies all the time. No, there's not really a happily ever after, I guess. Like, in a movie, they're all cool in the beginning, puppy love, and then they have that one argument, and then after that, they're all happy again. Like, that's not how things go. Like, you're gonna have multiple arguments. That doesn't mean that you need to break up with that person because you had multiple arguments in your life. You need to choose if you want to fix those things or not. I'm rambling on, but these are kind of the messages that I'm getting. But yeah, like, I feel like there's a lot of cycles going on. I think I want to end this, but some things don't need to be ended. I wish I could explain it, but the energy that I'm getting is put a little bit more work in, set the foundation, and focus on one thing at a time. That's the overall energy that I'm getting for you, Janique. Noah, is that the first person that you lost? I don't know. I thought their name was Jesse, but could be Noah. Whoever it is, this is the first person that passed away that you loved. The first person. Janique said Noah. Oh, I think she means Noah's Ark. Yeah. That's not Noah's Ark. I'm talking about, there was somebody in the Bible that kept saying, you know, God's gonna save me, and they got 3 boats sent to them, and it's like, you didn't take the chance that God gave you. And then they get to heaven, and God's like, I sent those boats for you. You kept saying no. Like, oh my goodness. And that is what we do in life. We think that it's supposed to be this, you know, majestic thing, like, all the time. Manifestation doesn't always look like that. The weirdest thing happened to me the other day, and you guys may be like, no way. Like, that sounds stupid. But this is serious. My husband, you know, he went to McDonald's or something, and I had already eaten, so I was like, I don't really want anything from McDonald's. But as soon as he got his fries, I was like, those fries look so good. And I was eating a McFlurry, and I was like, who gets a McFlurry without dipping their fries in it? Like, that's weird. So I was like, why would I get a McFlurry and not get fries? And I keep thinking, I don't look at his fries at all after I looked at it the first time, because I don't want them. But then in my head, I'm like, what if manifestation worked, where you could just like get the fries in your hand, or you could just magically have fries appear in your hand? And I was just thinking about it. I was like, these fries are mine. Like, I was imagining fries in my hand. I lied to you not. My husband gave me his fries. I was like, you know what? This kind of is a form of manifestation. It doesn't always have to be this magical looking thing, because that was still magical. It was so weird for me that he did that, because first of all, who gives away their McDonald's fries? Who does that? A crazy person? And he just happened to give it to me while I was thinking about that. And I was like, this is manifestation. This is the magic of this realm and this universe. And then I literally started tearing up. I was like, this is what it looks like to be happy. Dipping my fries into my McFlurry and everything. I'm like, I manifested some fries. And I told him what I was thinking about and everything. And I just thought it was amazing, because we don't realize that there's magic in everyday things. It doesn't have to look like the movies. You know, these shows that we see about the fairy realm or whatever else, it doesn't always look like that. Janique, I'm still giving you your reading, but I'm letting you know that things don't always look how we think they're going to look. Our guides have a bigger perspective, and they can see everything as a whole. Meanwhile, we can't. Valente said, when your guides treat you like a grandchild. Mountaineer says, that's why I never fall in love. I'm still a virgin, unmarried old man, even at the age of 63. That is so random. Why are you saying that? Are you saying because you think that love will look a certain way, but it doesn't look that way, and it's like, I'm doing something wrong? Love looks like however it looks like to us. Love is when you feel it in your whole body, in your spirit, and you feel connected to something. Spiritually connected to something. That is love. That is love. But yeah, 8 of Cups for you, Janique, is saying that it's really time for reflection for what you want. Valente said, this is awkward. Yeah, 8 of Cups is about reflecting. What do I want? I'm turning 36. What do I want my life to look like? What does success look like? What does happiness look like? Laura said it feels like home. Yes, love feels like home. And sometimes it's going to feel like an unstable home. That happens. It's okay. Laura said, and it feels quiet. It doesn't have to be butterflies that the movie sells you. Exactly. Sometimes love is going to be a little disturbed, because you all have to work through something. But love is coming together and trying to fix the problem together, and not, pointing out each other's flaws all the time, but more so looking at these flaws as a couple or as a family and trying to fix that problem together, realizing that it's not you two against each other, but it's you two against the problem, or you 6 against the problem, whatever your situation is. Valente said you should get love, at least try it. Yes, Valente, you're talking to yourself. And that's the vibe that I get when you said that. Naya said, yes, that's what love is. That is what love is. Wheel of Fortune, Janique, this year is a great year for you. Wow, makes sense. Janique, this year, remember I said this is you setting the foundation. Like I'm getting the energy of 4. You're setting the foundation with the energy of 4, and then you add up the 3 and the 6 and you get 9, which means that there is hardships ending this year. You are ending toxic things this year. You are embracing joy and happiness and not feeling burdened by all of the responsibilities that you have, because now these responsibilities are enjoyment for you. Okay. Laura said, ha ha ha. Valente said, oops. Oh man. I swear some of you guys come here just to get cut up. I hope I'm not too harsh though. Like Zoe will be talking to me. There was this person that I was talking to. He's one of my uncles. And I felt like I wasn't going off on him or anything, but Zoe was like, why are you going off on him? And I'm like, I didn't even know that I was. Like, damn, I can't just say stuff and people not take it too hard. Damn. Laura said, nah, roast me. You know what? I should do a roast tarot video. Like, a roast. Like, literally call it roast. And then pick a card. Okay? Laura said, sup, bestie. Laura said, do it. Hubby wants a reading. He never asked for one. He never does. So let's see. Because anytime I automatically get answers and stuff for him. Valente said, buy the Rebel deck. One of you guys should send me a super chat so I can go get it today. See, your girl's smart, okay? She's smart. Go ahead and send me some money for the deck. Let's see. Baby, what's your reading? I better not get nothing about the Empress. Okay, 3 of Swords. I want to hit this one first because it's definitely different from the vibe I normally get. But this tells me that you are releasing hardships in love. So anybody that you're holding grudges towards, any pain that you experience in love, period, family, me, whatever the situation is, you're releasing those things. Okay, we getting into it. We getting into personal stuff. So this actually is a good sign for your love life. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, feeling the vibe of this card is a good sign for your love life because things may have been difficult where you felt like you couldn't express stuff, but now you've gotten it off your chest or you've expressed yourself more, and now you and your wife can begin an even happier, healing energy in your relationship. That's so sweet. Because, like, we don't really have any big problems. We just have, like, little things because we just had a child. But, like, I'm hyped. Are y'all hyped? I'm hyped. Justice is not always about what's right or wrong, but, you know, figuring things out. Figuring things out as it goes. Not trying to prove yourself or anybody else. This is not even just love life. Like, this is literally in life, period. Not trying to prove yourself, not trying to prove how talented you are, not trying to prove how much you know, but just being you. King of Pentacles tells me that you're really good at what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're doing, be it video games, sports commentating, play-by-play commentating, whatever, you are really good at it. A lot of the things that you do, you're naturally talented at it. It's almost as if you've lived so many lives and you've worked so many different jobs that you were just familiar with those things naturally. 4 of Swords talks about you being in a private space. Now, this is good sometimes, and this can also be negative. So express yourself and allow yourself to be around people, but also give yourself some time to yourself where you're not really doing anything, but you're just thinking. And this is kind of meditation, but it's more so doing things that you enjoy, like sitting in the bathtub and just letting yourself think. You have so many creative ideas and you're so creative as an individual that being by yourself can help you to embrace your creativity. The Star talks about your creativity too as well, but it also says that there will be an opportunity. Specifically, this card doesn't normally mean that, but I do see an opportunity where you can be creative, something that makes you very happy coming towards you, and you can take that opportunity. It will be in alignment. You will know because you won't have anything to do that day or that time, and it'll be on, it'll just feel like it's in alignment. It's like, wow, this is perfect for me. And it's something about 3 months, something big in 3 months. Good opportunity. That's your reading. So Laura is right now, because I figured Zoe was probably going to leave. Laura, what is your reading? I think a deity is reaching out. Any reason why? I'm still getting ethereal vibes, so I'm going to use this deck. I think she wants to be used, this deck. Let me go ahead and hit this real quick so I can cleanse her. I'm so funny. What a loser. So, Six of Pentacles. This deity wants to teach you something. Once again, a feminine energy. However, this deity might be kind of like look masculine, almost like a warrior or a knight or something. Yeah. Laura says, I think a deity is reaching out. I'm just wondering if I should wait to work with them and why they're trying to come through. Any messages or clarification. In Anna, is that their name? I don't know anything about that deity, but I did get this energy of they look really masculine, but they're feminine. God. Let me look up. Oh, wow. She does look a little strong, but she still gives this feminine energy. Ooh, it's vibrant. Oh my God. I looked at a picture and it was just like, she's a war and love goddess. Look, your girl be on point. I'll be on point. Guys, I don't even really meditate. I just sit outside sometimes and, I care for my plants and stuff. I don't really meditate and my gifts are this strong. That's freaking crazy. Like, I can't imagine if I did meditate every day, which I kind of want to do, but like meditation sometimes just doesn't fit into my day because I don't push it into my day. I'm gonna take responsibility, but yeah, I feel like my guides already speak to me, so I don't need to meditate for real, but sometimes I be needing it. So anyway, she is here to teach you. She is also here to bring something about finances. Laura said hyper feminine. Yep. She also said, yes, you're so good. Thank you. She doesn't think that you know as strong as you are. And she wants you to know how strong you are. Like how much you can have is what I keep hearing. How much you can have, how much you can take ownership of. And this has to do with your gifts. Eight of Wands is telling me she's coming at you fast. As in, not a bad thing, not a scary thing. She has an intense energy. So this makes sense with the Eight of Wands. Like, looking at her picture, I could just, like, it was, like, so strong. It was, oh, my God, you scared the crap out of me. What's wrong with you? I have my window right here, and Zoe just popped up at the window. Big head and all. Barack Obama, okay. Says, hi, you look so cute and contagious and confident like my daughter Sasha. Aww. Yeah, I'm just gonna look into Laura. Yep, it's so intense. Yeah, she has an intense energy. There's something about your dreams in the color purple. So, not the movie, The Color Purple, but literally purple as a color. Your intuition is so strong that you can pick up so much from her. And she's so powerful. And she wants you to know how powerful you are, how much you can have, how much you deserve. Purple is your favorite color. You have strong intuition, Laura. You should definitely listen to it. You read tarot, right? Like, I can see you reading tarot. But yeah, there's, you don't know how strong you are with the reverse, Ace of Wands. Laura says, oh, this means so much. Yeah, she definitely is showing up. You don't necessarily have to work with her, but she does want you to know how strong and divine you are. She's like, you are a goddess. You're powerful, Laura. You don't have to beg for anything. You don't have to feel the lack of finances or the lack of love or the lack of anything in your life. Like, I'm just giving examples. You don't have to feel the lack of any of those things because you have everything within you. You said, I've been hitting a block with tarot recently, so I've been feeling a little insecure. That explains a lot because you had the Five of Pentacles, which is about insecurity as well. My broadcast partner says for Thursday says he's never called a soccer game before and has done little with no prep. What's your question, baby? Laura said, I'm literally feeling her as you're saying this. Yeah, she has this strong energy. I don't really work with deities. I say source when I pray, or God or divine energy. That's it. That's all I say. So I'm going to do Jared's reading, and then I'm going to do Alexandra's. Okay? How does that sound? Laura, I hope this reading did help you, because she's not saying you have to work with her. She's saying, know how powerful you are. Embrace your strength. That's all. She's very much paying attention to me. Hello? No question. He's just pissing me off. Okay, so. Oh, no. Well, help him out. Help him out. You got the Emperor card earlier. You can help him out. Jared said, my ex came back around out of nowhere. I did feel like she was going to contact me soon, though. Should I be concerned? No, as far as I can tell, I don't think you should be concerned, but I don't think you should move too fast into anything, because exes can be very persuasive. Page of Wands. She's looking for a change in her life. Wheel of Fortune. She may feel bad about something. Seems like a karma situation. And the Magician. Wow. Jared, I think you low-key manifested her coming back or something, like contacting you. That's interesting, because the Magician is a, manifestation vibe that I'm getting. And I think you thought about her or something, and you kind of called out to her, and she reached out. So that's a good sign, because you have powerful manifestation abilities. Just thinking about somebody, they will call you. Jared said, what the hell? Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, that's kind of weird. Which explains why the Wheel... Oh, my God. Let me show you all of these cards together. So let me change this around, because this is what it looks like for me. So you've got the Page of Wands, which is I'm calling out to something, I'm looking for something. Wheel of Fortune, which is saying whatever you were looking for and calling out to is coming towards you. The Magician is saying what you think about is coming towards you. Like, you literally manifested her contacting you. That is very weird. I've actually never told anybody that in a reading. Strange. Yeah, so, yeah, you called her. You literally called her telepathically, and she reached out. That is so weird. I mean, I showed you the cards. Doesn't that literally say, I'm looking for something? The Wheel of Fortune, it says, what you think about comes back around. And then the Magician says, what you like attracts like. So, yeah. Interesting. Alexandra says, hi, everyone. I would, okay, I'm guessing you were trying to say, I would like to know how Yusuf would be reacting if I was asking him for a date. Ooh, spicy. I like this. Is anybody else getting a spicy vibe? I like that a lot. Let me read some of these comments and then I'll get into your reading, Alexandra. Can't do work for people anymore. I'm going to help him by showing him how professional works. Help the boy out. Jared says, that's why I'm... Oh, yeah, I read yours, Jared. Yes. Yes, way. Don't tell me no way. You called her and she called back. Yukti said, liked and subscribed. Welcome to the channel of light and love and positive energy. Demetria says, will V approach me on April? He's a Virgo. I'm Leo. Demetria, the way we do this is you can send a super chat or you can send a donation and I will answer your questions. I also have personal readings for $1 a minute on my website, linamysticoracles.com, which you can also find in my description box. Your girl acting like she got a script out here. I'm ready. Alexandra said, girl, you're just so beautiful. Thank you. Yukti said, hey, I'm Libran. What are the feelings of in for me? I just went through that whole script. I don't know what I said, to be honest. Like, it's not going to come out the same this time. So, you hurt me, though. So, let's get into Alexandra's reading. How would Yusuf react? Okay, so the King of Cups is upside down, which tells me that I don't think Yusuf is going to make a move first. So I do think that if you took a move, it would probably be, better, because he's probably not going to be the one to come up to you. Knight of Wands is just hilarious to me. Like, look at this horse. You over here like, I'm about to pounce on it. I'm about to gallop on it. Like, I think that he would actually run towards it. Like, I don't think he would reject you. I think that he might be surprised with this card. It's very funny to me because this, like, seeing this, it is like, I don't know. Is this not funny to anyone else? Like, it just looks like he's about to be like, oh, okay, I'm in there. Like, I can literally see a horse galloping really excited. Like, yeah, I think that he'll definitely accept your invitation. I don't think that he wanted to come up to you first. I don't even think that he thought that you liked him, to be honest. Or maybe you shot your shot the first time and he didn't really think it was a shot. The Emperor. Is Yusuf in school or something? Seems like Yusuf is starting, a new journey in his life with the Page. And it looks like he's trying to be the head of something, or like a doctor or something. I don't know. Maybe even a boss of something. 8 of Cups tells me that there is a lot on his mind. So he may not understand shots when you shoot your shot. Like when you're like flirting with him a little bit, it may go over his head because he's so occupied in his mind that he's not thinking anybody's flirting with him. But Wheel of Fortune, I think this is a good sign. Like, I think that you and Yusuf would have like a great first date. I think it would be a great first date. I don't know how many dates you guys will go on, but I do think that if you said, hey, Yusuf, you want to go out? He may say, on that day I'm busy, but there may be another day that he won't be busy. I do get the vibe that Yusuf can be busy, or like he's busy. His mind is busy. I'm not exactly sure if it's metaphysically or like, did I say metaphysically? Metaphorically, or physically busy. But he's definitely busy. Bye, Laura. I love you girls so much. Laura said I have to go, but love seeing everyone. I will probably be live a day from now again, but I'm still live right now if you guys still have more questions. But yeah, go ahead, ask Yusuf for that date, and let me see what these say. I think I read all of these comments. Yeah, I think that this would be positive. Alexander, are you still in here? Yeah, you're actually, it's so weird because the Page of Wands popped out again with the Emperor. So to me, this is definitely telling me new journeys and confidence. And also him, I don't know, is he trying to become a doctor? Like, that's the vibe that I keep getting. He's trying to become something big, something life-changing, literally life-changing. Judgment tells me that you're going through a transformation in your life as well. Some type of spiritual transformation. Queen of Cups tells me that self-care is a need for you. I do see kind of like these hoop earrings or wanting to wear stuff like that, like wanting to dress up a little bit more. This is so weird. This just came out. The Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, and the Emperor just came out. And it just came out again when I shuffled. So I think that this is a good sign. Just be confident. Just be confident when you ask him. The Magician is about putting yourself out there, manifesting it, and putting yourself out there. King of Pentacles is once again saying be confident. And something about a grandfather. I don't know what the grandfather thing is. Kajal said, or Kahal? Is that how you say your name? Said, hello, ma'am. Love guidance. Guys, I am definitely taking super chats and donations and stuff in the description box, or however you send super chats. I'm not sure how you do. If someone sends a question within the next 2 minutes, I will do it. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get off live and finish my salad so I can be high vibrational. I've been trying to eat healthier, guys. I really have, so that I can be higher vibed. I do want to say, Alexandra, it definitely does give me the vibe that he's very busy. Something about him being busy with the Ten of Wands, too. All right. So the Rebel deck. I'm going to see if I can get that, because you guys sent quite a bit of super chat, so I probably will get a new deck today. I used to be so obsessed with decks that I would always purchase them, but now it's more so plants. Like, I love this Maranta. I just bought this one. And then I got my Syngonium that's having babies. It's pregnant all the time. Got my snake plant, money tree. Oh yeah, Valente, if you're still in here, I got a new money tree. She's happy. As long as I don't overwater her, like I overwatered the other one. But this one's happy. So happy. And then this one fell off, but I just put her in here. She's not going to grow like any bigger or anything. But yeah. Can we ask questions through Super Chat? Yes, Maria, you can do that. You will probably be my last person, because I need to go get some sunlight. It's nice and warm today. It's nice. Love it. Maria, what is your question? Go ahead and send me your question, girl. How is everybody, though? I've missed you guys. It was what, like 4 days? It was a weekend, and I missed you guys. I was like, I'm gonna go live on Monday, but then my vibes were not there, and I don't share that with you guys. Like, I may do a video and tell you guys about my vibes and stuff, but I really feel like this channel is supposed to be high vibrational. So when I'm high vibrational, I go on live, and that's pretty often, you know, maybe like, I mean, sometimes I don't be feeling like going on live, but you get the point. How does Chic feel about me? So I can tell you how Chic sees you. Am I saying their name right? How they see you. So for one, they think that you're confident. They think that you're a leader, you're outspoken. They think that you're fun. They think that you work hard for your money. There's something about a heartbreak. They may not want to break your heart, or maybe you just went through a breakup, maybe. Page of Pentacles tells me that, they may not think, no LOL, but it's good. Chic, Shock. I don't know how to say their name. It bothers me when I don't know how to say people's names, because I feel like it's low-key disrespectful. But Page of Pentacles, so we've got the brown, and then we've got the coin, and it's upside down. They may not feel like they make enough money compared to how much money you make. The moon, Ace of Cups. Give me a second. Do you make more money than this person? And is this person a guy? Because what I could see is they may not want you to, it could be a pride thing, where you make more money and it's kind of makes them feel some type of way, a little less confident or something. The moon tells me that, yeah, he's a guy. Do you know if you make more money than him, or do you like buy a lot of nice stuff for yourself or something like that? Because the Nine of Cups is giving me the vibe of someone has a lot of money, but I feel like it's not him. Like, I feel like it's you. And he doesn't want you to think that he's in it for the money, or I don't know what the heck. This is weird. I'm going to reshuffle this crap. But definitely he thinks that you're fun. He thinks that you may have just gone through a breakup or something, or he doesn't want to break your heart. Yeah, I got some money. Okay, that's what it is. I thought I was tripping. I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. He could kind of want nice things from you. I didn't want to say that unless I was sure that you made money, but that was the vibe that I was getting. He could kind of want to give you nice things and for you to give him nice things as well. You said, yeah, I did. You did what? You did what? I don't know what you were saying. I forgot. But yeah, are you saying you gave him something nice? Because that could have made and I'm not saying you need to like make anybody feel any better about this, because it's a inner thing. It's an inner conflict. It has nothing to do with you. But giving him nice things may make him feel like, oh, I can't give her nice things because I don't make that much money yet. But yeah, the moon. I feel like his pride is hit and it kind of sucks. I went through a breakup. Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes sense with the 3 of Swords. So breakup, definitely thinks you're a leader. You're the boss. And I think that's kind of triggering for him because maybe he feels like he wants to be the boss or he wants to be the breadwinner, whatever that's about. But yeah, I mean, that's what he feels about you. Let me see something else though. So, did one of you guys just lose a loved one? There is a loved one looking over one of you guys with the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. You literally have 4 of Wands, which is like angels and everything. And then you have the 2 of Wands, somebody looking over you. So lately you may have been hearing a voice or something or feeling that you're being pushed a certain way. Go ahead and pray about that and ask what it means. And you'll probably most likely see it in numbers, which is synchronicities, angel numbers, or you will see it in dreams, metaphoric dreams. Kahal, I got you next. I didn't what I don't know about him. Oh, you want to know what you don't know about him? I didn't, but I don't know about him. You didn't what? I'm lost. A psychic lost. Isn't that funny? All right, so I do see this breakup still. This card keeps popping up. I honestly don't think that, and I normally don't tell people this, but I don't think this person is fitting for you right now. Oh, you don't know if he lost someone. I didn't, but I don't know. Okay. There is someone watching over one of you guys. I don't know who it is. Could be what I'm hearing in my head is a lady with blonde hair. I don't know. Or like bronze hair, like light brown hair, maybe. Like my mom, she was born with literally blonde hair, like really light brown hair. She's been dyeing it so much that it doesn't turn that color anymore. But lady with blonde bronze hair is what I'm getting. I don't know about this person for you. With the 3 of Swords popping out multiple times, it not only brings up your past relationship, like your breakup, but it brings up the amount of toxicity that there might be in that relationship. Yeah. Okay. So let's do Kahal. Maria, let me know if that was good for you. I do think that anybody, even if you don't want to be serious with somebody, you can always let them know, hey, I'm not looking for a serious relationship, but I think you're cool. I want to hang out more. I want to chill. And then just feel the vibe out. Necessarily right now, I don't think that a relationship with this person would be fulfilling, because not only do you have stuff to heal from, but this person has stuff to heal from as well. And that's the vibe that I'm getting. You definitely are a leader. Capitalize on that. And don't let anybody make you feel like you have to be minimalized, because you don't. Kahala says next action of Sahil Sharma. Are you saying the next action towards you? Like, what are they going to do with you? I can ask that. Oh, God. So the Tower, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords. This is overwhelming, Kahal. So you're asking the next action towards you. I don't even know what to say. This doesn't look good. this don't look good. So I'm not sure if this is from the past or what this is, but you have all of these falling apart cards. Were you two together before or something? Was there another partner that they were messing with? Is this an ex or somebody that you're still with? Is this someone who betrayed you? Made you feel alone? Is this someone who stabbed you in the back, cheated on you or something? Like, this is literally a lot. Can you let me know? Can you keep me updated throughout the reading, Kahal? Because this is not looking good. Yes. Okay, so they did. This is an ex who like stabbed you in the back. We're separated last month. Okay. That's what it looks like. It literally looks like you were stabbed in the back or something. You fell apart. Like, and now you have a choice to make with the Two of Swords. The Seven of Wands is fighting, arguing, feeling betrayed, trying to set up these barriers so that you can protect yourself. Ten of Swords is you cheated on me or you betrayed me, you lied to me, you stabbed me in the back. You sat here and you looked me in the eye and you stabbed me in the back. That is the energy. What I suggest to you based off of your reading, and it's so weird how these cards are because you have all of the negative things on the top and then you have these 3 cards on the bottom, which is a message directly from your guides. For one, telling you to treasure yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself first. Page of Cups is saying you need a new beginning. You need a new start. And you can offer forgiveness with this new start. But it is your choice to offer them forgiveness and also offer this person a new relationship, or it is your choice to offer them forgiveness and go elsewhere. It is your choice. It's no one else's choice. You're not going to know what's going to happen every step you take because fate changes. Not that fate changes. It's more like our lives lead us differently depending on the decisions that we make. But High Priestess is saying, take care of yourself. You are a badass. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Dress nice. Wear your favorite perfume. Allow yourself to be alluring. And don't do it so that when he sees you, you look great and all. Do it because you love yourself and you want to look great for you. So you have a choice to make. You definitely have a choice to make. Either way, you can make whatever work best for you. But you need to ask yourself, if this person, is it Sahil, was to come back and assure you that whatever happened before wouldn't happen again, are you willing to put it behind you? Are you willing to release it? Because if you're not, then now is probably not the right time for you to take him back. And, ask yourself what you are willing, where do you value yourself, basically? Because a lot of people can take back people who have cheated on them or stabbed them in the back. And that's totally okay. It's totally okay. You can do that. But, you need to ask yourself, do you still want that person? Is what they did, worth it starting again with them? You have to ask yourself those questions. You said, can there be a new start with this person? So you want to know, can you start over with Sahil? like I said, it is your choice. You actually have two choices, which is why the Two of Swords came up. It's not my decision to make. It honestly isn't, because you have to know what you're willing to deal with. Are you willing to go through kind of like PTSD symptoms where you wake up and you had a bad dream about Sahal doing these things, hurting you and stabbing you in the back? Are you okay with that? Because it takes time to heal from being stabbed in the back. Are you okay with that? Will you be able to still love him? Ask yourself that. Don't ask me. Ask yourself, are you willing to love him despite his mistakes? Make a list. Pros and cons of getting back together. Cons. My heart is broken. And I don't even know if I can look him in the face. Pro. He's a great person outside of the mistake that he made. Con. I don't really want to sleep with him right now because, I feel dirty like thinking about it. Pro. He's changed. I can see it. He cleans up more. He speaks to me more respectfully. Weigh those pros and cons and see if you can move forward in that relationship. That's it. And don't be deceived. Allow yourself to see through him. Tell him that you need everything out on the table right now. Everything out on the table. What is going on? Let me know now. Because if you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. Misunderstanding was the reason of breakup. Okay. Why is there a stabbed in the back type of thing? What is the stabbed in the back thing that I'm feeling? Why does someone feel stabbed in the back? Especially with the Ten of Swords. What's the stabbed in the back thing? I think that, like I said earlier, you do have two choices. It's either move on or move forward with Sahil or Sahal. You have to weigh the pros and the cons, like I said too. And that's it. And keep in mind that when someone or something, when something doesn't work out, you start to put up these barriers and these boundaries. Are those barriers and boundaries too tall and too strong for you guys to still be loving towards each other? Definitely ask yourself that. Let me know, Kahal. What's the stabbed in the back thing? I do think that your guides want you to love yourself a lot more, though. Take care of yourself independently before you need anything from anyone else or before you ask for anything for anyone else. All the Lovers tells me that you guys are overall pretty good together. And it's just, like you said, matters of miscommunication or even making just mistakes. Like the vibe that I'm getting, he felt I stabbed him. Okay. So it's a matter of, we all make mistakes in relationships, but it's a matter of asking yourself, is it worth it to move forward with it? Are you willing to take the lashing out? Like if he still feels stabbed in the back or whatever he's feeling? How do you feel? Did you put that out on the table? Did you let him know that you also feel stabbed in the back? If you do, there's definitely a lot of history. But the Lovers it's a pretty good sign for you all getting back together. But just remember that you guys have to work together. Let's see what else. The Empress is definitely telling me you have to take better care of yourself. More self-care is very important. Even when it comes to food, like eating things that are healthy. Four of Pentacles says to listen to your intuition if you feel anything is off or unstable. So let's say that you feel Sahil wants to speak, but he's not saying anything. Go ahead and confront him and say, hey, what's going on? And be patient enough to listen and tell him that you expect the same as well. I recommend if you want to get back together, then go out on a few dates and see how things are going on those dates. Okay. So, and if you decide not to get back together, it's really simple. You just don't get back together. But take your time with it. And if he feels stabbed in the back, then he may lash out on you. Ask yourself, are you okay with that? Are you ready to take what he's going to dish out? Is that all of your question, Kahal? You did want to know what his next action is. So let me see exactly what his next action is towards you. So it looks like he will receive what you say to him or what you offer. But it also looks like he's still, exhausted or drained from whatever happened the first time. It was a hard hit for the both of you, I feel like. And maybe it's because of the separation, like realizing without you, I feel unstable. I feel like I'm missing a piece of me. Queen of Pentacles tells me he may not be taking care of himself as much. His overthinking led to separation because I never betrayed. Knight of Pentacles. But I do think that he will confront you or come to you or something with this Knight of Pentacles card. Like I said, it is definitely your choice as well as it is his choice to put one of you out there and say, I want to be with you or not. You said I tried, but he said he can't trust me. Back off then. Back off. Because look, with the Knight of Pentacles, clearly he's coming towards you at some time. It may be after dating 2 other people. And I'm going to be honest with you. It could be after being with someone and then breaking up with them and being with someone else and then breaking up with them. And then he shows up on your door and he's like, there's no one like you. That might be how it is. That happened to me one time. But it's all in divine timing, to be honest. Like I said, in this moment, you need to take better care of yourself because you have some stuff you got to work on, like some inner stuff. And you can't be sitting around worried about what Sahal thinks you did, but you didn't do. I mean, you really just can't. You can't. The Emperor tells me that sometimes he lets pride get in the way. Let's pride get in the way sometimes. I do think you should confront Kahal and say, is there anything that we need to put out on the table before we get back together? I think that's a discussion that needs to be had because there could be something deeper than what you think or what he thinks. Who knows? But there could be something deeper that I think that you guys should discuss. You said, I hope the universe makes the best way for us to be together. I hope that you're happy as well. If you get what I'm saying. Oh, that whatever makes you happy is what is offered to you by the universe. And that is what I offer. That is what I wish for everyone. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Kyle. Did you? Is that good for you? Like I said, I think with the Knight of Pentacles, his next step, and it could be a few months, that he will come to your doorstep or something and reach out to you and say, say something ignorant like, I forgive you, even though you didn't do anything. And you're like, I literally did not do anything. But that's what I'm getting. I'm working on my inner stuff. That's great. That is great. That's all we can do. That's what we're here for. Part of the reason why we're here, to work on our inner stuff. I love you guys so much. I hope that all of these readings helped you guys. Anyone who was in here during a certain reading, that you heard something that helped you and that helped to heal you, that helped to inspire you. If you guys want to be included in a lot of other things that I'm doing, go ahead and go to my website, linamysticoracle.com. You can sign up for a newsletter. You get coupon codes for my merchandise, coupon codes for psychic readings and everything. Kahal said, but deep inside, I want him very badly because he always respected. All you got to do is just let him go through whatever emotions he's feeling. And I know for a fact he will show up. He will show up with the Knight of Pentacles. Don't worry about it. Just work on yourself right now. And that's all you can do. That is all you can do. You can't force him. Work on yourself. All right, guys. I love you. Bye-bye. Let me see how to turn this thing off.